Hey guys, this is George with Diamond Yard Sports Cards. I have a 14 card PSA return to share with you all. I have vintage cards in here, mostly all vintage cards. Then I have one back card, one jersey card, and one autograph card. I've been collecting for as long as I can remember, and I've been on eBay since 2004. I'm at azdiamondyard@gmail.com. So let's go ahead and look at these 14 submittals. Did get one card back. We'll go over that in a little while here. That was ungradable. Kind of an interesting card there. First card I received I got from a eBay, and it was a 1972 Wilt Chamberlain. I bought it off raw from a very reputable seller on eBay, and only paid about $25 for it. It's got really nice colors. It's got a nice sheen to it, and it's a good looking card, well centered. The next card, local card shop I bought, local card shop purchase, 1968 Roberto Clemente, and this came back a 7. I was really happy with this one as well, considering that I paid about $48 for it. Thought it might come back a 6, 6.5, hopeful for a 7, and that's what it received. So again, really nice pinks on it. Centering's pretty good, and it's pretty solid 7. Next card, 1973 Rose. This one I was hoping to get an 8 or above. It came back a 7.5. It's again, I always try to get well-centered cards, but this Rose unfortunately didn't meet the criteria to get higher than that. 7.5 is not bad. It's from his MVP year in '73. Next card is an experiment. It was an old grade 7, 1960 Willie Mays Topps. Submitted it. I cracked it thinking you'd get a 7.5. Got it back a 6. Cracked it again. Submitted it again. Got a 6. Cracked it again. And this is the last time. And it got a 6. So I don't know why this card continues to get a 6. If you'll look at it, it's a super, super nice 6, as they always say. The nicest you're going to see. But in this case, this is, I think, completely true. The corners are sharp. The colors are nice. There is some little bit of whiting above his right eye. But other than that, I can't see why it wouldn't get any higher than a 6. But it is a real nice card. The next 2 cards are experiments as well. 1973 cards also, Topps Baseball. These were SGC 9s, and I cracked them and sent them in. Walter Johnson and Ty Cobb. They both came back as PSA 8s, not 8.5s or 9s. I was hoping to get a 9 on one of these, and then maybe 8.5 on the other. They both are very well-centered cards. The colors are bright. The photos are clear. The back's even pretty nice. These might be worth sending in again, but they are still nice cards in an 8 case. Cobb there looking stern, disgruntled as he often does. The black background in this is really dark and nice, but they still came back 8s. Next card I'm going to talk about is the card that I received back. It was a Walter Johnson hand cut 1920 W516. This card, really nice, but I guess it came back altered stock. What does that mean? I don't know. I guess it means that there was some kind of issue where they think the card stock was altered in order to cover up some kind of defect or alteration of the card. I suspect it's on his right shoulder there. There's a darkness that maybe normally isn't there, but it's a really nice card. I was hoping they would just slab it, even if it was authentic. That's fine with me, or authentic altered, but got this one back. Next 2 cards, Barry Bonds, Fleer's Hottest Stars, 1987. These 2 cards, I was hoping to get a 10 on one of them. I cracked open a couple, probably about 6 or 7 of these sets, pulled the best Bonds of them out, and these are all both really well-centered Bonds cards. This is the difference, though, in a 9 between a $30 card in a 9 and a $300 card in a 10. There are only about 100, a little bit over 100 10s in existence in this Bonds, and there's over 1,200 submitted. It is probably at least one of the most rare of his major issues. Certainly the most rare Fleer card. The next card I submitted was a purchased from eBay. It was a 1933 Indian Gum card, and I don't really collect too many of these. It's the only one I've ever bought. But this is one of the most popular. It's Geronimo. So this Apache War Chief is probably one of the most sought after in the set, along with Sitting Bull, I believe Billy the Kid, Tecumseh, Pocahontas, Captain John Smith. This card, though, it's got really nice color. The background there, that light green, looks really good. The picture's pretty good. The centering is nice. And these are kind of neat ways to teach about history a little bit, at least history they were talking about in that time. But I have 3 sons, so they like these cards a little bit. This one was a nice example. Next one, Cool Papa Bell autograph card. James Cool Papa Bell, one of the Negro League legends. This card came back a 9. It was in a Panini case, and I didn't open it. I just removed the Panini sticker and sent it in. It had never been removed from the Panini case, but it came back a 9 instead of a 10. But still a very, very nice card and a really bright autograph. Next card is a Satchel Paige jersey card. This Baseball Chronology 2008 SP Chronology Materials card is a jersey card of Satchel. It is a 1 of 1. There are no higher, and this is the only 9. So a pretty rare card there. Next card, Josh Gibson, the Negro League home run king. Some would argue one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. It's a very slick bat card of his, top tier 1, a numbered card. Came back an 8. I was really hoping to get a 9 on this or higher, but still a nice piece of history here. The great Josh Gibson. The last card was a BGS 3.5. I cracked it, sent it over. I thought it was one of the nicest cards I'd seen in a lower grade, and it came back a 4, so it got a half-point bump. This is a 1961 Mickey Mantle. Really nice card, very well centered for a 61. Not a whole lot of print marks, and just a beautiful card. So guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully I'll have some more videos coming out soon. So keep collecting. Thanks.